going on, guys? It is ya boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the MLB The Show Philadelphia Phillies franchise here on the channel. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel's sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. I'll leave it linked in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Guys, I absolutely love their product. I use it on a daily basis. My personal favorite flavor is the Grandpa's Denture Water, which is a mango papaya flavor, but they have tons of great flavors that you can check out for yourself. I left it linked in the video description. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10%. Guys want to check out some cool stuff that I'm doing on this channel. Besides this series, it'll be posted in the top right-hand corner right here. We're on episode 3. It is City Connect. I love these City Connects for the Phillies. We're barely over 500. We're under 500 right now. We are taking on the Miami Marlins today. Should be an exciting matchup for the battle of the NL East. Want to check out the other MLB The Show franchise that I am doing, the Baltimore Orioles franchise mode. We are in the playoffs right now. We just aired Game 3 on Friday night. That is dropping every Friday night. I'll leave it posted in the top right-hand corner right here. Guys, I'm having just a lot of fun, but let's get to the episode. And as you guys can see, we are taking on the Miami Marlins, the Washington Nationals, the surprise leader of the NL East right now, at a 12-7 record. I don't expect that to be long. The Phillies are sitting in last place. Again, expect that not to be very long. We're only 3 games out of first, and we're taking on the Miami Marlins. Jesus Luzardo starting the game today. I absolutely am a huge fan of that signing in the offseason. Sorry, if you guys know, it is extremely warm in here, and this thing is not exactly super breathable. It is the throwback John Kruk jersey. Funny enough, I actually ordered a Jesus Luzardo City Connect jersey from Sports World Chicago. Has not made it in yet, so was hoping to wear that at this episode, but could not. But Jesus Luzardo absolutely looking like a stud out there. So far, I'm a big fan of the move. We upgraded our trading block to include a center fielder and a closing pitcher. I do like Orion Kerkering. I think he could blossom into something better. We're looking for a center fielder, though. I have a couple options in mind. If Baltimore's stumbling right out of the gate, Cedric Mullins coming over. I also would like to grab, another center field option is Luis Robert Jr. Lawrence Butler would be interesting. I'm not 100% sure if he can play center field. Taylor Trammell? He's a little low on the low side. Michael Lorenzen. Wow, we could visit that again. We don't really need starting pitcher, though. Jesus Luzardo is 2-0 on the year, an under 2 ERA. That is absolutely insane. We're going to get this game underway. I'm super excited about it. I think this is going to be a very good game. Brandon Marsh has not been hitting very good this year. Same thing with Trey Turner. We're going to keep them in the lineup, though. This lineup doesn't really scare me, the Miami Marlins. How the heck they're above us is a bit of a shocker. But we're going to get this underway. We are in... I believe we're in Philadelphia. Are we in Philadelphia? We're going to take a look at Jesus Luzardo of the Philadelphia Phillies. I think he could potentially be like our number 2 starter. 3 games started, 2-0 in the last, 18 strikeouts, 6 walks, a 1.33 ERA. That is absolutely bonkers. An under 1 whip. That's bonkers. We are in Citizens Bank Park. one of the better ballparks in all of baseball. And we just took a look at the numbers for Jesus Luzardo. Take a look at the numbers for him again, as 20.1 innings pitched and a 1.33 ERA. That is absolutely bananas. This guy is, for being our number 5 starter, is having a great year. And Otto Lopez is leading off the game. Jesus Luzardo, 217 for Otto Lopez. And that is outside. The count is 1-0. As of this moment, we are only a game and a half back of the wild card. Otto Lopez fouled that off, and it is back to a 1-1 count. Luzardo got him looking on that sinker, and it is 1-2. And the strikeout, 98 miles per hour on the fastball. First strikeout of the game for Jesus Luzardo. And it's 2 down, nobody on the bottom of the first. Xavier Edwards takes a look at that first one, but it is a ball. Here we go again. Got that 97 mile per hour fastball in there, and it's back to an even count, 1-1. And Harper's going to get it, and the tag to first. It is the end of the inning. We have no hits allowed, no runs. And Valente Belzo is on the mound, 1.59 ERA. So this is going to be a pitcher's duel. Does not have the wins that he should have. Trey Turner, 189 average. Slumping a little bit, but he should be able to pick it up. And the first pitch, and that, oh man. Just imagine if he could have got there in time, it would have been, if that would have landed before the outfielder got there, that would have been a double. And it is now Bryce Harper. There is somebody on, and Bryson Stott on first. We swing through that changeup, not a good look. Bryce Harper, 232 on the year. Kind of lost the power he had as a younger player. And he hits it. Oh, God. Oh, man. All right, well, we still have the final out. And Kyle Schwarber, 261, 6 home runs, 9 RBIs. Let's see what Kyle Schwarber can do here. Got a hold of that four-seam fastball, but it is just going to drop under. And that is going to be the end of the first inning. Only that one hit by Bryson Stott. No runs allowed. And we're going to pick things back up here in the top of the third. Jesus Luzardo wheeling and dealing, only 17 pitches. Bryce Harper gets that thing back, and it is going to be the first out of the inning. 2 out, nobody on. Again, Jesus Luzardo wheeling and dealing here. No hits allowed through 3 innings. Let's see what old Jesus Luzardo does. Swings at that high heat fastball. 1-1 is the count. Fouls that off, and it is 1-2. Got the strikeout to end the inning. And Jesus Luzardo is wheeling and dealing here, folks. Absolutely love it. No hits. 3 hits by the Phillies so far. We're going to pick things back up here in the 4th inning. Otto Lopez 0 for 1 on the day with the strikeout. And we get that first pitch in there, and it is 0-1. A little bit outside on that sinker, and it is back to an even count, 1-1. Fouls that pitch off, a 1-2 count. Jesus Luzardo really lighting it up here tonight. And the strikeout Philly, Jesus Luzardo, that's his 5th strikeout through 4 innings. Jesus Luzardo is pitching like a Cy Young candidate, as it is now Xavier Edwards takes a look at that first pitch. It is 1-0. Swung through that. 1-1 is the count. Fouls that off. 1-2 is the count. Xavier Edwards is struggling right here. And he swings at the high heat outside the zone. Strikeout to end the inning. Jesus Luzardo looking like the man here in Philadelphia tonight. And Luzardo pitching great. We're going to pick things back up here at the top of the 5th. 2 out, nobody on. Devison De Los Santos is up to the plate, and that is 0-1. He was 0 for 4 in the last game. And Trey Turner going to get to it. And that is going to be the final out of the inning. We're getting hits, 4 hits in the game, just no runs across. Still pitching that perfect game. What a great start. JT Realmuto, 2 out, nobody on, and no doubt about it, JT Realmuto crushes that thing. And that is going to break our scoreless tie. And it is going to go, and the Fightin' Phils are going up 1-0. What a shot by JT Realmuto. I thought he was going to kind of slump here this year. He's a bit older. I was going to look for a potential replacement for JT Realmuto. If he could still crush the ball like that from time to time and play good defensive catcher, I will keep him around for another couple years. Because remember, this is a contract year for JT Realmuto. So not 100% sure I want to keep him. But we're going to take a look at this replay. And JT Realmuto just got a hold of that one. Holy moly. It is out of here. And now Max Kepler up to the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. Really struggling to begin the season. He is going to be on a short leash. Honestly, I would not see him making it through this year. As he fouls that pitch off, it is 0-2. I think we can get, what I think we could do is we go find a center fielder, move Brandon Marsh over to left. I don't really want to put Kyle Schwarber out in the field. I feel like he's going to excel really well as just a bat, a DH, and that is going to be the end of the inning. I feel like with the numbers we could potentially put up with Kyle Schwarber, if you watch the All-Star game, won the All-Star MVP as we're at the top of the 7th here. 53 pitches through 7 innings and gets that first pitch in there. It is 0-1. Luzardo cooking here. And that is going to be a little outside, and that is going to be a ball. We got that in there, and it is 1-2. Outside, and it is 2-2. So nothing alcoholic in this cup tonight, just water. And that's going to be a strikeout for Jesus Luzardo. And now 2 down, nobody on, top of the 7th. That's going to be a swing and a miss for Xavier Edwards. 0-1 is the count. Just a little bit of water tonight. I had a few beers earlier in the night. The garage beer from the Kelsey brothers indoors. Absolutely love that beer. It's 12:44 when I am recording this. I'm going to take my butt back to bed. And I'm going to be going to the gym as we get the strikeout to end the inning. Jesus Luzardo on fire. A no-hitter. Holy crap. And Connor Norby up to the plate. Former Baltimore Orioles prospect, now in the Miami Marlins, was acquired via the Trevor Rogers trade. Kyle Stowers also came over. That's a little outside as the count is 0-2. Jesus Luzardo wheeling and dealing here. got that right there. It is a 2-1 count. Fouls off, and it is 2-2. That is a strikeout. Connor Norby. Perfect game through 7.1 inning. Jesus Luzardo up, or I'm sorry, Devilson de los Santos. And that is going to be an 0-2 count. Tried to get him with that high heater and not able to get it. It is 1-2 count. Swings through it. JT Realmuto picks it up. And that is going to be the end of the inning. Perfect game through 8 innings. Holy crap. Oh. Trey Turner, and we're going to send the runner on first. 2 second. Wild pitch is the call. Anthony Bender, 9 pitches. Looking to extend this lead, get ourselves out of trouble. Trey Turner fouls that thing off. It is 1-1. Fouled that off again. The count is 1-2. Takes a look at that one. It is outside. 2-2 is the count. What an amazing game by Jesus Luzardo. Who would have thought as we strike out to end the inning? Not a good start for for Trey Turner this year. But who would have thought Jesus Luzardo has a perfect game going through 8 1/3 innings as of this. And that is going to be an 0-1 count. I would be amazed if we pitched a perfect game. Outside, 1-1. You can tell the nerves. His energy is drained here. Oh, God. And we allow the hit. 8 1/3 innings through the perfect game. And not quite there. Perfect game bid is over. Who would have thought Jesus Luzardo would come out and just start wheeling and dealing? Swings through it, 0-2. Derek Hill down 0-2. Hits it. Castellanos is going to give chase to it. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. And they're down to 1 out. We lost the perfect game bid. We're going to keep Jesus in. I want him to still get a complete game shutout, which would be great. I would not be mad about that. Oh. Runner retreats back to first. Freaking Jesus Luzardo's arm is like jello, I'd imagine. 94 pitches through the game. And it could be the last strike. Way high on that slider. Swings at it. Castellanos. Is he going to get there? Oh, so close. Fouls it off. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, so close. Griffin Conine up to the plate after this. Oh, my God. Are we going to hit 100 pitches? Yes, it looks like we are. 99. And we just issued the walk. First walk of the game. And Griffin Conine is up 0 for 3 with 0 strikeouts. We got that in there finally. This inning has not been kind to Jesus Luzardo, but if we can just walk away and get the W and come back to 500, I would be happy. Swings through, and it is a 1-2 count. Potential last pitch. Come on. Swings through. Trey Turner going to get it, and that's going to be the final out of the game. The Philadelphia Phillies win almost a perfect game for Jesus Luzardo. So close. So flippin' close, but so far away. One hit baseball, though, I will take that every day. Jesus Luzardo moves on 3-0 on the year. That's really going to lower his ERA. A complete game shutout, one hit, and Belzo is dropping down to 0-2 on the year. Again, not a super big fan of pitcher records, everything like that. But I will tell you this, with the no runs, that is really going to lower Jesus Luzardo's ERA. And it was already at a 1.33. So that's insane. JT Realmuto with the only run of the game on his solo shot. Again, like I said, did not expect... I don't want to say I don't have much... I'm not expecting much from JT Realmuto because he's still an elite caliber catcher, but there was the potential that I was going to be moving on from him after this year. It is a short window to win a championship, like I said, but Valente Belzo went 7 innings, so this really was a pitcher's match. With that win, that brings us up to third in the division and only puts us a game out of the wild card. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to simulate ahead. The next episode, it will be the Colorados. Marcus Lee sang. Not super worried about the... Weston Wilson is only going to be out for a day or two. That's fine. We're going to bring him back. All right. We're at 500. Under 500. Tanner Banks. Blister on the finger to the pitcher. Never a good one. Okay, Tanner Banks is coming back. Jesus, so many injuries. Aaron Nola, forearm tightness. That's fine. 21-21. All right. So the next matchup, we are going to be taking on the Colorado Rockies. I do want to take a quick look at some things. The standings. We are just... Well, we're at the wild card right now, so we're tied for the last wild card spot. Let's just take a look at some other stuff. Okay. Just some injuries and stuff like that. Zach Wheeler, 5-0. 2.16 ERA. Ranger Suarez getting lit up. That's crazy. Aaron Nola, 1-2. Luzardo, 5-1 with a 2.48 ERA. I'll gladly take that from my number 5 starter every day of the week. Matt Strahm, Nicolas Cage lookalike, 3-3 on the year. That's not bad. JT Realmuto, Jordan Romero. His time is coming in this thing. Ryan Kirkering. Jose Alvarado. Holy shit, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. Tanner Banks. Washington Nationals legend Joe Ross is on the roster. Realmuto has 8 home runs, not bad. Bryce Harper, 5, 214. Stott, okay, not bad. Amundo Sosa, he's on the IR, or IL. Alec Bohm, 286 average. That's really good. Trey Turner finally turning it around. Kyle Schwarber with 10 home runs and 26 RBIs. Max Kepler, Brandon Marsh, not bad. I want to get Nick Castellanos, 11 home runs, 37 RBIs. I am completely happy with that. But, guys, that's going to be the end of the episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more. Guys, be sure to check out the channel sponsor, Dubby Energy. I'll leave it linked in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10%. Before I get the hell up on out of here, I have one other thing that I do want to plug. All the other series that I'm running that I haven't plugged at the beginning of the episode will be posted in the top right, or all of the four corners surrounding me. Be sure to check them out. Guys, I gotta get the hell up on out of here. Hopefully, y'all have a great day and a great evening. Until next time, my friends. Peace out.